So now...
So ready for our next Totally Live segment?
We're ready for our next Totally Live segment.
Absolutely, 100%.
Talk about our next movie.
What is the next movie?
Downsizing. Okay, guys, now let's go on to our next movie. Let's talk about...
What's the next movie?
Downsizing.
Downsizing. What is Downsizing?
It's got Matt Damon.
Oh, I saw the trailer for that. It looked like a good movie, but I didn't get a chance to check it out.
Yeah, well, don't check it out.
You saw it?
Yeah, I did. I saw a screener. I didn't pay for it, okay? My neighbor had a screener. I borrowed it. Oof, I didn't even finish that one. It was trash.
Well, what did you not like about Downsizing?
Well, I didn't like the directing. I didn't like that they didn't know what the fuck they were doing with this concept. I didn't like that you had all these SNL
What is the
people.
concept? What's it about?
It had Matt Damon was shrunk down and his wife's supposed to be shrunk down, and they were going to use all their money and like so they could live large in a small scale, you know. And it's this new procedure to help like save the planet, and you can shrink yourself down so then you can live like super tiny, and then you don't have to waste as many resources. But like they were doing it because they were broke and like they wanted to like live like the sweet life.
Oh, it's disappointing to hear you didn't like it. I thought that the concept really provided a lot of angles to talk about the downsides of unbridled consumerism.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it didn't take any of those things in any interesting way, and then I just gave up, and then I just like was like, this director has no idea what he's doing, so then I just left. And I didn't even finish it, so maybe...
You left? You didn't finish it?
No.
You can't... What kind of movie reviewer... You didn't even finish the movie.
I never said I was a real movie reviewer.
What if it got good? You never said you were a real movie reviewer.
No, you guys said I was a movie reviewer. I didn't ever say that. So I just started doing it because you guys just thought I was.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm a fraud.
You're a fraud! Oh my gosh!
Fraud. I'm a hack fraud. No, actually, Rotten Tomatoes did ask me this year if I wanted to become a certified fucking dude, but like I was like...
They said certified dude?
Yeah, certified tomato.
You would have been on Rotten Tomatoes?
Well, but I'd have to do all this work for free, and I was like, I'm good.
Oh, wow, I think that you should be on Rotten Tomatoes. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm already all filled up with work. Right? I'm at capacity. I don't need any
Well,
more.
what was the work?
Yeah,
I mean-
what was the work?
Well, I'd have to like review a movie and like put a thing like I don't know every week or something. I don't know. It was fucking. I don't have time for that.
Okay, so you're not Rotten Tomatoes certified.
No.
So then we shouldn't trust your opinions.
Well, yeah. I mean, opinions are opinions. They don't matter. It's opinions. This is art, baby. You don't need to agree to talk about it. All right, but I do have an art degree, so I am more qualified than you.
I think that booze is starting to get to you.
Whatever, it's New Year's Eve, baby. Woo!
Woohoo!
Down the hatch 2017.
Well, I value your opinion, and if you didn't finish watching Downsizing because it was boring, then I guess I won't go watch it.
Yeah, don't. It's not really
Well,
worth your
what
time.
was so bad about it?
Look, Downsizing was really slow. Okay, it was really slow.
It was slow?
It was really slow. And like...
Oh, well, I don't like slow movies.
No, I mean, everything they did in like the first half of the movie, they could have just done in like 30 minutes and then just, like hurry it up, but they didn't.
But did you know that Downsizing has nominated itself for Best Picture and Best Director and Best Actor?
What? Why?
That's what it says on the sleeve.
Okay, they've nominated themselves. Yeah, it sounds like they nominated themselves because I'm not nominating them.
Well, whoever nominated them. I don't know if it was themselves, but they're nominated.
Yeah, it does make sense. Whatever.
Okay. Well, this is disappointing. All right, so now we're going to take your questions live, even though you didn't even finish watching the movie.
Yeah,
Downsizing.
you know what? You can ask me about anything. Doesn't matter.
Okay, ask her about anything else.
Let's talk about it.
Live for a couple of minutes.
Hi, guys. Wow. So, yeah, Downsizing, I didn't finish it. Although I heard today, I was reading that it got like a really big twist halfway through, and like that's exactly when I stopped. So maybe I'm
There's
the
a twist in the
asshole.
middle?
Yeah, there's like it takes this real big twist, and then it's like, and then I don't know, but I don't care. I know I don't care. There's no way that director got better for the other half of the movie. Like, I don't think so. Get out of here. And yeah, it was just like one of those things where it's like Jason Sudeikis just shows up and is Jason Sudeikis, and Kristen Wiig just shows up and she's Kristen Wiig, and it's just like, I don't care. Like, please stop. Like, I don't know. But yeah. So let's get back to like me being a not real movie reviewer.
Sound kind of mean about this movie.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't want to watch it in the first place, and somebody else was like, "Oh, watch it," and then I did.
Someone made you watch it.
Yeah,
you didn't want to.
and then it was like, "Oh, this is just as fucking awful as I thought it was gonna be," and that made me even worse because I already knew that it would be a waste of my time, and then I wasted my time. So, but I did. At least I didn't waste my money. It was a screener.
Some people liked it. It became a movie.
Yeah. I don't. What? Okay.
Eden asked, "Did you watch the new Flatliners?"
You know, I didn't, and I haven't heard shit about it, but I want to watch it because I really enjoyed the first one. I hope they still use a bunch of weird color lighting.
What was the first one? What's it about?
Well, okay, it's about these medical students, and like they're like doing this like off the books fucked up experimentation where they will flatline each other, where like they'll kill one of them and then they'll let that person like be dead for like a few seconds, and then they'll shock them back, you know, and then they'll bring them back to life, and then that other person has an experience on the other side, and then they come back, and it's like, but then these fucked up things come back with them, and then they start seeing things like that aren't there, and like it gets like really crazy. And it's really, I really like it a lot, actually. I love Oliver Platt in it, and then you have what's her face, Julia Roberts.
Maybe you should see the new one then.
So yeah, I should see the new one, but I haven't.
Hey, Craig said, "Did you see I, Tonya?"
I didn't. My neighbor, I was gonna borrow her screener, but somebody else was already watching it.
I heard that's a good movie.
I want to watch it. I do want to watch it. I just haven't seen it yet, but it's on the list of things to do. But I'm also just, you know.
Were you alive when that happened?
Yeah. I remember.
That was way before my time.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Any chance you'll guest appear on Nerd Crew? Asked Jonathan.
Well, I would love to. You guys should ask Red Letter Media. I mean, they haven't asked me, so it's kind of up to them. And I also have to, like, get a ticket out there. But I think if you guys were really excited and we had enough people, like, get really excited about it, we could figure out something, and I think it'd be really fun.
Where are they?
Michigan? I think Michigan?
Where is that?
That's in, like, northern middle by the Great Lakes.
Could you just drive there?
No. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. That would suck. Yeah, that would not be cool. But yeah, I would love to do that. I think that would be really fun. I'd love to meet Mike and Jay, and I just want to make Rich Evans laugh. I just want to make him laugh his ridiculous laugh. Like, if I could, like, make some joke and get Rich Evans to just be like, like, that would just, like, make my life. I would feel like I can't be a terrible person if I made Rich Evans laugh. Like,
okay.
There's some, I don't know, it's pretty magical. But yeah, it'd be cool to guest on the Nerd Crew. I would like to guest on the Nerd Crew. I'd like to be on Best of the Worst.
Why? What do you want to talk about?
All my favorite stuff. I'd like to be on Nerd Crew when the Dune stuff starts happening, like in a few years. I want to be the Dune nerd on Nerd Crew.
Oh.
That's what I'm gonna say, guys. I'm gonna lobby for the Dune nerd on Nerd Crew, where I just say very cool to everything that's Dune. But then, like, it's not, and nobody cares about it.
666.
Oh my gosh! I'm so proud of Alabama. Are you kidding me? I'm so proud. I'm so happy. I remember 2 days before the big vote, there was a big vote, and there was this guy, Roy Moore, and this other guy, Doug Jones, and Roy Moore has been accused of being a pedo weirdo, and, like, no, and there's been a lot of compelling evidence to back up this case. There have been evidence that has been whatever, and it's like, oh, like, this guy doesn't seem that awesome. And so, you know, everyone, you know, Alabama's like, everyone's always down on Alabama. I feel like Alabama's like the butt of all these jokes, you know, of everybody in the United States. Like, it's some big fucking joke.
And you're from Alabama.
And I'm from Alabama.
It's pretty embarrassing.
No, it's not embarrassing. It's embarrassing for the rest of y'all, okay? Because, like, you don't even know. Like, Alabama's great. It's filled with, like, really awesome people. It's really beautiful.
You need to give up on Alabama. Pretend you never came from there.
No, absolutely not. I'm proud to be from Alabama. I'm so proud of my Alabama roots. I just can't. And I'm so, like, what other man in the United States, like, has a fucking horror movie trope around him? You know, like, that's so unfair. Like, I think that's so shitty. And so anyways, so Alabama does shit, I think, partially they do horrible, hateful shit because they just want to be assholes, because everyone's like, you're an asshole. Fuck you, Alabama. You fucking suck. And then they're like, okay, fine. You want me to suck? Then here you go.
Did you know people in Alabama don't wear shoes?
But, like, okay, I just want to say another thing. I'm just like, shut up. They don't. You fucking idiot. And, like, Alabama's great. I'm so glad. Like, my friend texted me. It was a Hanukkah. It was the first day of Hanukkah, and I was at a Hanukkah party, and, like, my friend texted me, and because, like, earlier in the day, he's like, oh, my gosh, like, are you so worried about Alabama? And, like, 2 days before, I was defending them on Twitter. I was like, Alabama's awesome. Like, fuck you guys, you know? And then, and I was like, please don't let me down. And then my friend texted me, was like, it's fine. It went through. Like, they fucking got the cool guy who's not the pedo.
Venture to ask, were your parents racists?
And I was just like, oh my God, I'm so excited. And, like, it was like a Hanukkah miracle. Like, I feel like the miracle of Hanukkah in Alabama, and it all came together. And, like, I feel like I'm just so excited. And I love that it was, like, black women, you know, who, like, got up. They're like, fucking, do I have to do everything in this house? They get up, they go downstairs, they put on their shoes, they go vote, and, like, make shit happen, you know? Like,
Did you know people in Alabama can only count to 10?
Thank you.
Says
Thank
Jacob.
you, girl. Thank you. Thank you, queen. Like,